senses and your food with the rich and authentic taste of Thea's Greek extra virgin olive oil. I've got to share this quick story too because it's wild. So we had this on in January. Now in January we brought in 16,000 pairs of what you're seeing right here. It was a higher price, great, no problem. It was not a today's special. We thought we brought in enough to do 3 months worth of airings. 3 months worth. It sold out in 2 airings, and the auto ship sold out absolutely like lightning fast. So it has taken forever and ever, in fact 5 years for the first time ever, on literally one of the most successful food items we've ever had in the history of HSN, to bring it as a Today Special tonight. We're doing an amazing price. We're beating the other guys that are out there. You're getting 2 giant 25 fluid ounce bottles of some of the best olive oil you will ever put between your lips. Now, I've never tasted it, so I decided I wasn't gonna try it beforehand so I could try it right here live with you. And I'll tell you what, actually, I trusted everybody's reviews, everybody's comments here, and I've already ordered mine to make sure I got mine before it sold out. I will say we have auto ship. If you're a fan, and a ton of the reviews online right now said, oh, I wish I would have gotten if they only had auto ship. Grab the auto ship tonight. If you don't have it and you love it, you're gonna lock in tonight's price as long as you stay on auto ship. Joining me is Stephanie Roberts. I'm so excited about this. Yay! Because the reaction was, oh, you don't know about Thea olive oil. Oh my goodness, and I'm so excited to try it because everybody here absolutely raves about it, and even online they do.
Exactly, and here's the reason. So you go ahead and do a dip and a taste, and I'm going to explain why this is so incredibly special. So Thea olive oil is single sourced from one kind of olive, and not just any olive, the best olive. It's called the Koroneiki olive. Did you know that all olives are not created equal?
Oh my God.
Tell me about it, right? Okay, so this is what you're seeing. Here's what makes it even more special. This Koroneiki olive, the queen of all olives, is handpicked on a family farm in South Greece. So from there, it is cold pressed, so no chemicals, no heat, nothing to change the flavor profile of that natural, beautiful olive. Then you can see it is bottled, it is shipped, and it goes directly from that family farm in Greece right to us here at HSN, and then right to you. There's no middleman. It doesn't sit around anywhere. You can taste, you can smell the family farm.
You guys, it is like top shelf. Like, you know, there's a bunch of other oils out there. And by the way, my husband and I are absolute oil freaks. We're very concerned about the oils and the type of oils we put in our bodies. And we all should be, by the way, do the research. And so we always are tasting olive oils.
Yes.
I don't, honest to goodness, think I've had a better one than this. And because everybody was so excited about it the other day when I was saying I was launching it, I went ahead and pre-ordered it without even trying it, knowing how successful it has been.
Absolutely.
Like, if it sold out with Guy and everybody else, even before tonight's first ever Today's Special, it's got to be really good.
Well, and the flavor profile comes from the fact that this doesn't have a bunch of junk in it, right? A typical typical olive oil on a grocery store shelf is not single sourced. It is a bunch of different olives mishmashed together. The single source part of Thea is what makes it high quality. What preserves that high quality are all the little extra things. The fact that it's cold pressed, never subject to heat or chemicals. The fact that it's in a dark glass bottle, which preserves the integrity of the olive oil. By the way, while we're talking about the bottle, it's so pretty. So olives are only harvested once a year. Every year that Thea harvests, they put a new design on the front of their bottle just to show how special it is. The bottles themselves are beautiful. You will take it to the table. They're wonderful to gift, all of the above. But the number one question I always have gotten asked when we brought this in is, wow, that's a lot of olive oil. What am I going to do with it? And I love that question because you're going to do absolutely everything with it. At first, when you hear about how gourmet it is and how wonderful it is, you're like, ooh, I better baby it. Please don't baby it. I am sauteing with it because everything that I cook is going to take on the flavor. To Suzanne's point, there are numerous health benefits and reasons many people love cooking and eating olive and oils. However, in this case, Don't baby it too much. Go ahead and saute with it. Look at the beauty of that. But then here's everything else you're gonna do with it that you may not have thought of. Let's talk about a basic dinner that's right in front of me, right? A chicken breast. We're gonna get into grilling season. I'm gonna grill my meat. Chicken is, you know, my family would be like, oh, it's Monday, we're having chicken. I'm gonna take that grilled chicken and watch this. I am just gonna drizzle a little bit of beautiful Thea olive oil on that chicken breast. Do you know what I have now? I don't have a dry, boring chicken breast. I have a chicken breast with rich, lush flavors. Just a tiny tablespoon of high quality olive oil makes that big of a difference. Let's go around the plate. Roasted vegetables. All right, I'll admit, don't do a great job eating my vegetables until I roast them, until they caramelize, and until I top them with just a little bit more olive oil. Look at the difference. We eat first with our eyes. Look at what you're seeing. It's beautiful. And not only am I gonna top my vegetables with this olive oil, I'm gonna toss them in it and grill them and roast them and do everything, because this is intense flavor. 1 tablespoon here, intense flavor here, and yes, even mashed potatoes, because what do we put on mashed potatoes in America?
Gravy.
Or butter.
Or butter.
Or even worse, margarine, which equals chemicals.
Right.
Put a single sourced healthy fat on your mashed potatoes. And again, you're getting all of that flavor, all of that color, and all of that goodness.
Well, and you know what's really interesting, guys? Look at this. You can literally see by the way it moves and the color of it that is dramatically different than those olive oils that you buy at the store traditionally, guys. Or if you go to a really nice store, can you find it? Well, no, because they only do literally 1 harvest a year. It's the first time in 5 years that we've been able to offer this as a today special, because when the harvest is done, guys, that's it. And it's a very small family-run company. That's so cool. It's very, very niche. But I want you guys to see, look at that color, look at the flow. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous, now that's the gross stuff.
And look at the difference. Look at what we are able to show you here.
Look at how golden and beautiful. Look at that.
And this looks kind of watery.
This is the grossy stuff from the grocery store.
Yep.
And honestly, you don't know where and is it all olive oil?
Oh, absolutely not.
I'll tell you the other thing that's really bad is I love, because the Thea company does not use the chemicals to process it. That stuff's also full of chemicals, and you've got to be careful when you're working with any oils in your body. Do a couple of researches on oils that are good for you, that you should be eating, and olive is up there. That's like #1 is the best oil. Mediterranean diets, why are they successful? They use a lot of olive oil.
The blue zones, all of those things that we talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
And also simple ingredients. I'm a big fan of, if you use high quality ingredients, you need less complicated food. And in a busy life, we don't want complicated food. So let's make an amazing quick dinner on a Monday night, right?
And I've got my fork.
Okay, good. I've got pasta. So just regular old. I took my shrimp and I gave them a great saute in my Thea olive oil, so they have taken on the flavor. I am going to do a quick little drizzle on top.
Okay, I'll wait for the drizzle.
Okay, you wait for the drizzle, and that's also gonna be hot, so let's let it cool for just a sec. Don't bite into that. And then look, we only need one other thing. Let's put a little fresh lemon juice on it. And all of a sudden, I have created an absolutely gourmet, wonderful tasting entree with literally 4 ingredients: pasta, olive oil, shrimp, and lemon. It's a richness. It expands the flavor.
It's almost like, for your mouth, it's like watching black and white TV and then watching 4K color.
I love that.
That's what it feels like in your mouth. Like it is so vibrant and so beautiful. I mean, it's amazing. Like my mouth is tingling. It just tastes so authentic and great and rich. And guess what? Most likely you have not had this level of quality of olive oil. Most likely you bought the expensive stuff at the store, or maybe you went to a specialty shop and got their olive oil. I'll tell you absolutely, because we really are freaks about the olive oil that we eat. I've never had anything more scrumptious or better than this. All right, let me kind of explain what's happening.
Okay,
I'm holding on to my shrimpy piece. You're getting both of these. This is really important. Yes, you can go shop elsewhere. You're gonna spend more everywhere else. We have free shipping tonight. I have to update everybody on auto ship, and we are so busy. Please make sure to get the auto ship. So many people who reviewed it so positively They were so mad it wasn't available in auto ship because we literally sold out of the auto ship the only other time that we've offered it. Here's your chance to jump on auto ship. You're getting two 25 ounces, that's more than 50 ounces. It is now the lowest price in 5 years we've ever offered this set for. It is the only time we're doing it this year because they can't do it more than one time a year for us. This was even a big ask to do this and the auto ship. In the auto ship, here's your first update. We have under 3,000 left for the entire day if you want to make sure you lock in tonight's price. Now, why is that important? Well, you know what? I'd love to keep this price going. And the only way to be able to do that is getting into auto ship tonight before the auto ship is sold out. We can't raise the price on you on auto ship. So that's why you want to lock that baby in, because once you use this, one of the reviewers said, and I totally agree with her now that I've tasted it, she said, it will always be stocked in my house. Always. This is the only olive oil. Another one said, grocery store oils can't compare. Another gal said, simply the best olive oil I have ever had. But when the gal said she would never ever have anything else stocked in her house but this, she wanted auto ship. She said, I wish I could get auto ship. You want to grab it. We have the best price. Nobody's beating it right now. I know you're going to dig around and try to find it, but you won't. We've got the free shipping. Also, really interesting story. My soon-to-be mother-in-law, she's not my mother-in-law, she would be my, I don't know. So it's my son's soon-to-be mother-in-law loves olive oil. And immediately when I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a 2-pack.
Absolutely.
My second thought was, I'm gonna keep one for sure, but I'm gonna give her the other one because she loves gourmet olive oil.
This is my go-to girlfriend gift. This is my go-to housewarming gift. And you know what happens? Exactly what we read in that review. People fall in love with the flavor, the richness, the wonderfulness of it, and then they have to find it and reorder.
This
All
is
right.
so good.
I love that you found the hummus.
I'm so happy.
Think about, and okay, so here's a fun little cheat. Sometimes I buy store-made hummus. Sometimes I buy store-made pesto. If you take even something like a store-made hummus and you drizzle some richness on it, you're making store-made hummus amazing. Now, it is perfect to make your own, but I'm not always that crafty and timely in the kitchen.
Agreed.
So when we can sexy things up with some wonderful topping, this is the way to do it. Okay, now I'm really gonna blow your mind. Sausages, sauces, pizzas, vegetables, all of the above. In Italy, where olive oil is incredibly popular, obviously we drizzle it on some pizza, because you know how pizza just kind of gets flat and blah on top? Okay, that makes all the difference in the world.
Can I ask a question? Okay,
Yes.
have you guys ever gone to a restaurant and they give you the Greek, you know, the olive oil on the plate and then they sprinkle the stuff in it?
Right.
And you take that bread and you're just up there, you know, you're wiping, you're like, oh, they're so good. I'm not kidding you, 10 times better than that. I just had this, literally, it's like day and night. It's black and white TV to 4K color.
Yeah.
That is, and I'm not, it sounds dramatic, but I am not being dramatic. And I really do love olive oils. Like, I love it. You had some mozzarella with some tomatoes. We're gonna do in a minute.
Caprese
One of my favorite things to do.
Oh,
but if
it's wonderful.
you love that stuff where they put it on the plate and then they give you the spices to put in it, make it yourself with this.
Do it yourself, yes.
So much better.
You do not need the fancy restaurant meal. The fancy has come to you.
They cut me a whole bunch of little pieces of bread and I've already run out.
We love it. We love it. Okay, this is gonna blow your mind. This is a very popular Mediterranean dessert where they take a high-end vanilla bean ice cream and they put a little olive oil. Because it is the sweet with, I've got a spoon right here for you.
Thanks, Mom.
this may blow your mind.
I have never had this.
Yeah, I have never had it either. This is something new to me.
It kind of freaks me out a little bit thinking about it, but
don't think too much. Just let your mouth feel, and it's the cold with the richness. I know, right?
Buy it and do that immediately. The first thing you should do. And there's a little bit of a lovely, not a heavy spice, just a little oomph, like a little nice.
And that's the olive. It's got the real flavor of the fruit. Normally, olive oil is such a mishmash. You lose the richness. You lose the realness. This tastes like farm. It's farm fresh. God. Isn't it wonderful?
Do this the first thing, vanilla ice cream and olive oil. I would have never thought that.
Who knew? And listen, this is the other thing I tell you to do right away.
Wow.
Put a little in a glass and look at it. Look how it coats the glass. Look at the viscosity of this. I mean, it is sticking to the edges. It is showing how beautiful it is.
I want you guys, can we get that, Dixon, can you get in really close?
There we go. Look at that.
There we go. See how you can see? It's like, Yeah,
it's hanging on it.
It's hanging on to the edges of the glass.
It's not watery. And I know it sounds weird to say it's olive oil and it's not greasy, but it's not greasy. It is rich, it is full, and it's a mouthfeel. It is a different kind of mouthfeel. All right, I promise you.
Let me give an update real quick. Auto ship, auto ship, auto ship. Sorry, I had to swallow that last bite. Here's what's gonna happen. I do not want the price to go up on stuff, especially stuff you really, really love, right? You're like, you buy it and you're like, oh, really, the price went up? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that stinks. I'm just being, it's midnight here. Get the auto ship, you guys. It's going to sell out really early. Now, if you don't know, this show repeats itself multiple times all night. So hi, people watching us on repeat. The auto ship, by the time we go live in the morning, is going to be really limited. And Steph, I'll tell you, it happened before. Not even in today's special, guys. The auto ship sold out way before the single ship. And listen, we brought in 16,000. We just brought it in. We thought that was going to be enough to last for 3 months of airing it. 3 months. These same pack, tonight, lower price, free shipping. We've got Flex. If you want to use your Flex Pay major credit card, you can get home for a little over $18. We sold out of 16,000. Auto ship sold out first in 2 airings. It was not a Today Special. It's the first time we've ever done that. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you're trying for the first time, by the way, you can cancel auto ship, you can speed it up, slow it down, you control it. Because I know you're thinking, oh, I'd love to get the deal, but I don't want to be stuck. You're not stuck in auto ship. But the only way to save the price, to keep getting tonight's price, is you've got to be in auto ship. And we don't want the price to go up, right? So great, get auto ship, and you've got that solved. And you can cancel it anytime. You're never stuck, and it's very easy to cancel it. So if you're going for it tonight, grab the auto ship. Where are we at now? We're right a little over, oh, we've sold 900, but how many do we have left in auto ship? We're down to 3,300, just a little bit over 3,000. Excuse me, and then that's gonna be gone.
All right, I have to show you. So it's grilling season, right?
Yep.
Flank steak, we did a little sear. You could obviously do it on your grill as well. We made chimichurri with the lovely olive oil. I cut you a tiny little bite of meat.
Okie dokie.
Willing to try that?
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Girl.
Put a little salt. I love it. She digs right in.
Oh, I'm all about it.
And feel what happens in your mouth with the richness of the olive oil. Because flank steak's not always amazing.
No.
But now it is.
Oh my God.
So again, take a cheaper cut of meat, cook it in a special olive oil, drizzle it in a special olive oil, make a special sauce out of the olive oil, and you can save money on one thing while enjoying richness and goodness on another. Again, I know a lot of people are looking at the size of this bottle and thinking, wow, 25 ounces. This is a big jug of olive oil. You're getting 2. And a little quick math, it's the same price as grocery store olive oil. And you tell me, how does it, the bad stuff, what does the taste compare?
Oh, just, it doesn't compare.
It doesn't compare.
And again,
it really doesn't.
I've been very blessed. I've been to Italy, I've been to Greece before. It's so fresh, it's so delicious, it's so authentic. And again, how many of you just love going to that restaurant where they put the olive oil on the plate and then they put the spices on it and you're just in it? You know, everybody's fighting over it, right? You ask for more. Imagine just doing that inexpensively at home, and it's so much better. And I've been to, blessed, I've been to some nice restaurants. This blows anything away. Like, I am beyond shocked at how good it is, right? So here's what's happening. Look, I already got my next piece of bread going.
She's ready, she's ready. And your caprese's here.
Hey, Suzanne, will you eat? I'm like, yeah, but in this case, it's like you can't get enough of it. And my gosh, it just enhances the flavors of whatever you're eating. If you think about doing your own homemade dressings, a lot of people online
Let's talk about the dressing.
love it for homemade dressings, and now I understand. I didn't understand the reviews completely because I had never tried it till tonight. Now, everybody who reviewed that, I get why you're so in love with it.
Well, and think about dressings. I mean, we know dressings out of a bottle are not very good for us because of all the chemicals and preservatives. We also know that dressings couldn't be easier to make. I mean, I need an oil, so I'm using my Thea, because why would I not want the best quality of things coming straight from the earth? And then I add an acid and some seasonings, and I'm good to go. So suddenly, literally with 3 minutes of effort, I can elevate everything. By the way, every charcuterie board should have this. Yeah, this is the best thing I do.
I'm on it. I'm so sad. We're not even selling this next hour, and I'm very sad.
Because she just wants to eat more.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Isn't that dressing amazing? That's
so good.
4 ingredients. It could not be easier.
Wow.
But it wouldn't be like that with any olive oil.
There's such zest and flavor and depth of flavor.
Because that one olive is the Koroneiki olive. It is considered the queen, the best of all olives, and it is the only olive in here.
My taste buds literally are
dancing
dancing around my tongue.
And there's the farm. The farm is lovely. It is owned by a father and daughter. Small. They run a family business.
Wow.
They hand pick. They cold press. They put love and care into this. In fact, Suzanne will appreciate this story. It took us so long to bring this to you as a today's special because they were like, well, we don't want to make a lot of it because what if we can't be great? They care more about the quality than anything else. And boy, I think you can tell.
And you can. We can tell, you can tell. Okay, I think we've sold 1,300 at this point. We're gonna go through potentially 2,000 before we get done with this first airing. I've got a lot of you on the phone. This is fun, and I'm so glad you're loving it. Grab it while you can. Again, if you want the auto ship, by far that's outselling the single ship. If you're new and you want single ship, you're getting both. By the way, they're both beautifully boxed. That's why I'm gonna give the one away. Maybe after I've eaten it, I'm not sure. Poor Nadine, I hope, she's probably not watching, but I'm like, Nadine, you might not ever see this. But anyway, get the auto ship because what that does is guaranteed for at least a year or more, potentially, that we can't raise the price on you. So you're gonna keep saving and saving and have those great gifts to give, or of course, you're just gonna keep it for yourself, which is pretty awesome. All right, Steph, thanks, babe. Good to see ya. All right, we love products sourced straight from the earth. Of course we do, just like our Thea olive oil, right? Well, check out other great items in our Earth Day store. It actually is open today.